What's inspiring you out there? What's going on out there?
I think that we have a responsibility. People who are doing things, grown folk, have a responsibility to give back. We have that responsibility. Many of us are not doing anything with it. You have people in their 60s and 70s and they're not doing anything to help educate or further the career of people in their 30s and 40s, and you have people in their 30s and 40s who aren't reaching back to the high schools. I'm part of the solution, not part of the problem.
You know, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you, because I've seen several of your episodes where you're involved in fundraisers and relief effort.
The American Cancer Society does a lot of outreach. They do
with others just to help the people of Haiti.
Is this an important part of your life?
Yes. For 10 years I lived outside the U.S. I've been fortunate enough to have lived in over 12 countries.
Wow.
And many of the countries where I was living, I did missionary work.
Wow.
I was teaching English and I was teaching Spanish to indigenous tribes, and as well as other people who were visiting the country who wanted to help as well. So everything about me is about giving something back. I want to be Oprah. I want to have the Oprah dollars as well, but not
Amen.
necessarily just for myself, because with Oprah dollars you can help a lot of people.
Which is why you're so interested in diversity.
Diversity.
Cross-cultural.
Yeah.
I get
the
you.
students who work on my show are white and black. The people that we film on this throughout the season are every nationality that you can think of. And one of my favorite people as well that was on our show was Alex Amaro, who Alex used to be the owner and general manager, proprietor of Ivory and Sangria, and he's moved on to bigger and better things now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's moved on to Tropicana.
Oh, the Cuban place. Love that.
Exactly. I like because he's from Spain.
Right.
He also lived in Mexico for some time.
Right.
But he brings this really harmonious, beautiful way of looking at the world to Sarasota. And
the hard work of every single thing that I do is not about me. It's what my knowledge that I acquired in all the many years that I live in this country to provide a service for the community. Money is just a byproduct. It's not the reason we come here and do this. It's the beautiful thing of doing it every single day for every single one of them, for my customers, my staff. Like I say, you got to see my car.
my sister's here all the time.
And they're always asking her if she's on TV.
All the time.
Do you feel a competition with her?
No. I could have my sister that I have for real, Beyonce and Halle Berry, and they could all, and Shakira and Jennifer Lopez, and all four of them could be my sisters, and along with my sister I have, and I would be just fine. Just fine.
I think any man on the planet would be just fine with those four women.
Well, you asked me
right?
if I felt like competition. No, I don't feel that. I would love, give me more fabulous sisters.
You
I love beautiful
have a posse of women.
Love
now, tell me about the ladies of Lucashe.
The women of Lucashe
Tell me.
are the women who have been in my life for years, and they have supported me from step one.
Let's not overdo it now. My makeup running down my face already.
Who are these crazy ladies? First of all, this is Donna. Donna has been my PR person since the mid-90s. This is the fabulous model visiting us from Mexico. Now we have my sister, and hey, this is Kim. Now, what's funny is I'm the star. And we go out, everywhere I go with her, everybody can ask her, are you on TV? And I'm like, damn it. I mean, I can't say that. I do think that it is important for people to get out there and do more than one thing. I was a police officer, and I started my interior design firm when I first joined the police department, became incredibly successful as an interior designer.
Right.
I'm a award-winning author, an award-winning speaker. I go out and give speeches, motivational, inspirational, entertaining speeches all over the world. So I have been blessed, but part of my being blessed is I think that God at this point is rewarding me.
Now, why do you think it is that you feel so comfortable around women? Is it the way you were raised, or what is the women connection?
I feel comfortable around men too.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable around straight men than I do gay men, because gay men can be quite catty. No matter which segment of the community you go to. You go into the arts community, I've worked really hard to be respected there. In the gay community, I'm respected there.
Right.
In the African American community, I'm respected there. The Latino
Right.
community, I'm respected there.
Right.
But that all comes through hard work.
Yes.
You don't
and the
just-
integrity of who you are. And I love the segments that you did about high-end matchmaking and relationship tips. What gave you that idea?
Well, actually, they gave me the idea.
Yeah?
The Andrea and Christina.
Right.
I was at the SRQ Hot List party, and they came up to me, and this is before, they didn't even know I was on television. They just walked up to me and they just said, "You have on the absolute best suit in the whole place."
Hey.
Grazie Lorenzo, was a big pleasure.
Prego,
Un
prego.
grande piacere.
Stato favoloso.
Sì, anche sono felice. Ho passato le notte con te. And they were just fascinated by the way I was dressed, so we started to talk. I know I'm going to be on a major network, and my show is going to be international. That's
Right.
not an option.
Right.
Failure is not an option for me.
Amen.
One of the things with our show is that you can check it out on the web.
Right.
With Don 411,
Which I did.
or popsextras.org, and both of those you can actually go through all of season 1 and all of season 2 and watch them at your leisure.
Right. Which
And
is so awesome.
I still have people calling me daily about a show that they saw that was from last season. They're like, "Oh my God, that was so funny," and that makes me feel good. That does.
Right. Well, you had that reunion show.
Yes.
And I know the big hot thing was, of course, because of Gail, the fiery one, the good hair.
But there was another part that you spoke on when you said that, because Oprah said that her hair did not break off.
I didn't like her attitude towards the women in the audience who questioned how she did her own hair, because she made a point of saying from the top of the show that her hair was hers, all hers real. Let Chris Rock run his fingers through her hair.
Why do you think that's so emotional? Why do you think it gets that kind
I
of
think
reaction?
anything that has to do with race or difference is going to cause a little bit of controversy.
Yeah, I mean, I have a secret too, and I don't know if I'm ready to share it with the world about how I get my hair this way.
Oh.
It might be controversial, I don't know. I better not say.
I don't know. It's White Diva Month. You might want to tell us. I don't think it's fair that women are the only ones that get to look different. We should be able, I think that if a guy wants to go out and look Rastafarian one night, he should be able to buy him a little dreadlock wig. However we look, that's it.
Right.
Can't wear makeup, can't wear a wig, can't wear anything, because then we're called a drag queen.
Right. I was going to say, unless, of course, you're RuPaul.
Yes, and I've been called RuPaul many times.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, but I don't look anything like RuPaul. Now, don't get me wrong. I think RuPaul, when he's RuPaul, is beautiful. RuPaul, when he's not RuPaul, he's entertaining.
It is.
I watch it. I love Tyra Sanchez.
Oh.
I don't know who won. I don't know who. Don't
I
tell
don't
me.
either. I don't
Okay, because
either.
I went to a bar in Miami, and they were supposed to get the copy from logo of the show. It's called a bar in Miami called Twist. I went there on Monday night just to see the grand finale, and logo never sent them
Is that where
the
you
disc.
just were?
I was in Miami. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Did you meet her?
No, I didn't meet her, but I think she's beautiful, and she has a son. She has a son. And,
Wow.
But I think
I didn't know that.
I love her personality on the show. I think that she has a very I don't give a heck about anything personality, but I like that.
Well, you've been, everywhere from helicopters to skimboard to fundraisers to runway model.